Or I'll do another one.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Lament of the Caribou. What happened? We've got nowhere to go. Time quickens. It used to pass so slow. 100 years ago, 1,000 of us strong marched to the tree line where our children born. Once was one among so many. Recall the lichen, green, fresh, sweet. Now air is acrid, kickens my heart beat. Skip to the present, we're fragile as glass. Wild rushing waters fragmented our past. Once was one among so many. Once was one among so many. Once was one among so many. Now I'm one among the few. One among the few. One among the few.
Beautiful. Lament of the Caribou by, again, Don Pritchard.
Fires may burn, the winds may blow, hearts may yearn to be together, but we both know that when the and we'll never be younger than we are today. Baby, hey, younger than we are today. Hey, baby, hey, younger than we are today.
No.
Why don't we do a take two?
Wait a minute. Let's start again. Hello, hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodry.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Delaseppe. This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the... fuck some...
Comedy hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Dazing. Not really. I'm overworking, but dazing. The holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is Gay Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, hashtag hipster business.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant, and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show. You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People, I need you loose. Sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne. It's a show. It's not an hour, it's a show. It's okay.
Such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. I went to school, yeah, I learned a lot. Got a degree in what I'm not. You spend your life looking for what you already got. It's such a beautiful waste of time.
Yes. Welcome. Good morning, everyone.
Waste of time. A beautiful waste of time.
Welcome to the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant.
Good morning.
Oh, where's Jen?
I know. I was wondering that too.
Did you really?
I couldn't hear myself. Like, I can tell. Am I even on right now? Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, you are.
Can't hear me in the cans.
Your cans might be off. Sweet 2, 3. Welcome to the show, everybody. The Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant. We're live on a Wednesday morning, Wednesday hump day. Happy garbage day to our neighbors in Wakefield.
Oh my gosh.
We are live. It's Wednesday. What is it? December 16th, 9 days.
Christmas. For some reason, I can't hear you super good.
9 days until cry.
Can you hear me?
Totally.
Oh. Sounds different.
Sigida.
I did hear enough to know that was...
How's that?
Yeah, better.
Okay, your cans were just a little low.
Well, thank you. Canerific.
Here, let me put up this thing. I need to pick longer songs for the intro. Pre-show song, Mike Plume month continues. That was Younger Than We Are Today from his 2020 Lonesome Stretch of Highway album. And, of course, before that we had local super talent Don Pritchard with Lament of the Caribou, recorded live at Lemon Press Studios back in 2017. Go to donpritchard.ca for all of your Don Pritchard needs. How you doing, Jenny?
Doing great. I had an amazing sleep.
I'm gonna do this well. All right, there.
Oh, do you want me to chat some more? Beautiful waste of time. Yeah.
There's Jen to there. Anyway, so yeah, I need more longer. I need longer songs. It was a 2.5 minute song and a 3.5 minute song, so that's only 5.5. Usually I have almost 10 minutes to share and put your headshot up and everything, but we made it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you being here. You're too kind. You're too kind. Oh, didn't even say anything funny and you're already laughing. Yes, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Dailymotion, and Twitch, and of course available on demand wherever you get your podcasts. On demand after the show. Yes. Sorry, I'm a little frantic. It's a big process going on live. Like there's so many moving parts. Anyway.
Well, you're just a friggin' hero.
Show mode. What do we got today? I want to live in a castle. I wish we lived in a castle. Is that too much to ask?
Why? Because
Next.
of Downton Abbey?
Yeah. Downton Abbey. Downton
What's the phrase you said? You kept saying? Because it...
shit, what was it? Mention. Mention.
Not to mention.
Not to mention. That's cousin, not Isabel. No, what's her name?
Victoria
Violet.
or Violet?
Violet.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Not to mention.
That's pretty good. If you haven't watched Downton Abbey,
we come on here and we plug show. That was annoying. We plug shows that. Hello?
Yeah?
You mad at me?
No. Jeez.
We plug shows that are like 10 years old, but whatever. We're late on the Downton train. It's such a good show.
I think that's okay, though.
Basically a giant castle house, and they just live in there. Their whole lives happen inside the house. It's that big.
Yeah.
It's just the whole thing is on the house and on the property. Then is that too much to ask for a castle?
Do you really? I think if
yes,
we had
I would be thrilled with that.
The
life.
only way I would live in a castle is if I also had servants, because that is
of course.
Big place to clean.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. You can't. That's a building. You don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need servants and valets, and cooks and chefs, and then you just walk around in your big house and you make decisions all day. I forbid it. Or you have my blessing, and that's all you do. You just go around and then you change outfits and you go outside and have one of your servants hunt birds, and then you just watch and go get them. I don't know. It seems like right up my alley.
Yeah, it's.
You sound like you don't believe that I want that.
Well, it's not exactly cozy. Like, it's cute. It's a beautiful castle, but I wouldn't. I know that we're just like imagining things, and it's just a little. It's a joke, but I think you're a little hair serious.
No, I'm totally serious. Not a little hair. I would be very happy as an aristocrat, like just to inherit all of my wealth, and again, just walk around the house and make decisions. Go fetch me Penelope. Just random stuff. I don't know. Just random little things that seem important, but it's all within these walls of this castle.
It's a really awesome show.
It's a great show.
It's one of those shows that like people have been recommending to me for years, and I just keep going, yeah. Like, it seems stuffy, and it seems like it would be, but it's so good. I mean, the acting and the wardrobes and it's just amazing. And also, it surprised me. I think this is what it is. I think we tend to look, I'll speak for myself. I tend to look at the past and think it's not going to be that edgy. It's not going to be that interesting or colorful. And all the same shit existed back then.
Yep.
That exists now. It's just more secretive. So it actually makes it kind of more scandalous. You know what I mean? It's kind of more interesting. Like I don't know. I just don't think about affairs or anyway.
You think that's a new thing?
Of course it's not, but but like you see that and you think it's all uppity and proper and they're, but no, it actually makes it kind of more interesting that people are hiding behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And also seeing like that dynamic of the servants and the what do you call them?
The family?
Yeah, but they're not royalty, but they're elite. Like the elite and the and the system, I guess it's called a caste system. It's like a hierarchy.
Where did you learn that?
What?
The caste system.
Caste system.
Caste system.
Well, probably in university. Are you trying to get me to humble brag?
Yeah. Oh, my degree in mass communication.
Yes, not to mention my degree.
Not to mention my baccalaureate from Carleton University.
Did you say baccalaureate?
Yeah. I love the show, and I find it is cozy. Every room has a fireplace, like the bedrooms.
That's true.
Like you can just tuck away in there.
Oh my God, I'd be so scared if you were ever like going off to run an errand and I was in the castle by myself and there was a noise. I'd be like, was that in room 73? Or...
Well, you'd never be alone. You'd always have a staff of about 49 people.
Yeah, but what if one of them was like Thomas?
Not to mention. Yeah, totally.
I wouldn't trust. And that's the other thing is, people directly living in the same house, seeing what the haves versus the have-nots. Like, I'm sure there must have been some crazy shit that happened in the past. Because, they're human. But
they treat them really well. They're like family.
They do.
I would go even as far as, I don't even need the castle. I don't even need to be an aristocrat. Just hire me in your castle. I would be a great valet.
Valet.
I would dress...
Stop it with the valet.
Dress my lordship, your lordship.
Would you brush his shoulders?
Totally.
Brush the dandruff right off the shoulders?
That was before lint brushes.
That was before head and shoulders.
See,
that's always unfortunate, when you see a guy who's gone to the effort of dressing up and he's got this nice navy or black suit on, and then you see that shoulder and it ruins everything. What?
The dandruff. You just said it ruins everything. I did the noise.
You just go, the dandruff.
Dandruff.
Anyway.
The dandruff.
Like, why is that so gross? It just means you have a dry scalp.
It's flaking dead skin cells from your scalp.
Gross.
It's disgusting.
Pretty gross. Anyways.
This is the podcast. Why is dandruff gross today? I would eat dandruff. I don't mind it.
Gross. Eat.
Yeah, like Gold Member in
Ew, stop.
in Austin Powers
move
Gold
on.
Member.
I'm sorry I brought it up. Yuck.
Bong and a blintz.
Yuck.
Smoking a pancake. That's my Gold Member impression. Anyway, I'm obsessed with the Downton. Yeah, I would totally work in a castle. You just 9 to 5. You don't go anywhere. You just you're basically living in the walls, and I would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, if there's anybody out there that owns a castle and are looking for a sick driver or valet. A big pardon, my lord.
Well,
see, I was serving and I dropped a glass. Anyway.
Oh my God. Well, we don't live in a castle, but I would still like to hire you to do some house cleaning.
Nah. Okay, that sounds like I do no house cleaning. And it's such a hacky, no, I'm not saying you're hacky, man. It's such a oh, geez, get off the I'm here cleaning and slaving.
Slaving?
I do so much housework.
So much?
That is offensive.
Some?
No. Yeah, you do some too. There we go. We both do some.
Oh, wait a second. Are you trying to say that you do
absolutely
1,000%? No, you don't.
You're sick in the head.
Not as much.
There's something wrong.
You don't do as much. That's disrespectful to me.
Well, to come on and say, like, I wish we had a castle. Maybe you'd lift a finger and do a sweet. The house is always clean. You go somewhere, you run errands, you come back, it's mint. The dish. Are you kidding me?
That's true.
Jeez, it's painting this picture of like I'm just sitting here and you're like, I'm cleaning
nonstop.
This is our dynamic, everybody.
This is the holiday season. Let's try to be nice.
9 days until Christmas. I'm excited. Are you excited, Jenny? I know you love Christmas. We love Christmas. We're suckers for Christmas. Good morning.
Yeah, and I love this time. Like, it's not even just obviously. Actually, to be honest, I don't love Christmas Day. Like, I like it, but I find that's the day it's over. I like everything else. What?
The Christmas we had where we were just alone at home all Christmas Day. That was the best Christmas ever. We had our thing on Christmas Eve. Just so happened on Christmas Day we had nothing. No lunch or Christmas dinner or brunch. Nothing. It was just...
Well, that's going to be this year too.
Yes. It was great. And, well, your mom's going to come by, obviously.
Oh, yeah, but probably not until later.
But I love that. Yeah, it's right now is the fun from now until Christmas Day, and then after that it sucks from Boxing Day until May.
Also, by the way, if my mom's watching, we want you to come over. I didn't want that to sound like we don't want you to come over.
No, but there's a difference. Of course, obviously, that goes without saying, but there's a difference between just being alone all day where you don't have to... I have to put pants on if your mom comes over, is the point.
Barely.
That's weird.
No, but I'm assuming you meant pajama pants, like real pants.
Yeah. Well, I meant like... Or no pants at all.
Well, it's a given, obviously. Christmas is it's nice to have anyway, I'm looking forward to having my mom over, and we can only have an intimate Christmas this year anyways. And, I was at Costco yesterday and they had these cute Christmas masks and I was there with my mom and she was like, look at these. And they were really cute, but I'm not getting them because it's only pretty much a week before Christmas. And next Christmas, I do not want to be wearing a mask.
Right.
We will not be wearing masks next Christmas season. No. Correct?
Yeah, correct. Who knows?
Oh, I don't think we will.
This is my impression of your mom coming over on Christmas.
Because you have no pants on?
Yes, thank you. Okay,
She's almost caught you a couple times.
Yeah. Really close. By the way, zombie Angelina Jolie, I don't know if you remember, from 2017, has been sentenced to 10 years in prison. This is a really messed up story.
No, I don't know.
I'm going to pull up the picture right now.
Okay.
I'm going to show it. This is Angelina Jolie. Zombie Angelina Jolie. She went viral in 2017 for... hold on one sec.
What the hell?
You don't remember?
No, I never saw this.
Oh, really? I remember seeing this three years ago. It was viral.
Oh, my God.
So this Iranian teenager, she was 19 at the time. Or she's 19 now. No, she was 19 at the time. She shocked the internet with her attempts to look like actor Angelina Jolie, claiming it was plastic surgery. She wanted to look like her. But it was just a stunt, an online stunt. It was actually all done. Sahar Tabar, whose real name is Fatima Khishvand, was sentenced last week for corruption of young people and disrespecting the Islamic Republic. Reports say that she will spend the next 10 years in prison, according to Iranian journalist and activist. For the joke, because of what I just said. For
but what did
corruption
she do
of young
exactly?
people and disrespecting... So in 2017, her photo went viral, and it was depicting her as a zombified version of Angelina Jolie. The images were initially thought to be the result of extreme plastic surgery, though she later explained that she produced the effects through makeup and photo editing software. So it's not true. If you see the picture, I apologize again to our audio listeners, but you see the picture of her in the middle, that's what she looks like. And it's all just like Photoshop and makeup that she made her nose and lips all messed up. She confessed to her supposed crimes on Iranian state TV last October, then pleaded for release in the spring when she claimed to have the coronavirus. Oh, actually, her age. That's why I don't know her age. For various reports suggest she's between 19 and 23. And so people are tweeting at Angelina Jolie to step in somehow and use her, I don't know, her power and her platform, somehow help her. 10 years in jail for Iranian Instagrammer who used makeup and Photoshop to become a zombie, Angelina Jolie. So Hard to Bar is only 19. Her joke landed her in jail. Her mother cries every day to get her innocent daughter free. Dear Angelina Jolie, we need your voice here. Help us. This is fucked up. I can't believe we live in this world where she would spend 10 years in prison for this.
I don't even understand what she did wrong.
I said it.
Yeah, but I don't get it. It doesn't sound even wrong.
That's the point of, I can't believe we live in a world where, of course, it's not wrong. Of course.
It's crazy.
It's a teenager that went on social media, put makeup on, and like, of course it's not wrong. You have the right approach by saying, I don't even understand. That's the whole point of this.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? I'm not even talking to you.
I know, but it sounds like you're okay. I get it.
That yeah. So so I guess I know it's crazy. So
I don't even understand. So, but I wonder why she was doing that just
nothing.
The hell of it?
A teenager being a teenager, like going online and. I don't know why do people go on TikTok? Why do people?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like people go on TikTok, do things with. People go on TikTok. They use a mirrored lens where like it's just half of your face, but it looks like your full face, and they pretend to eat their finger. I mean, that would land them in jail in Iran because it's like.
That's crazy.
It's corruption of young people and disrespecting the Islamic Republic.
So I wonder if Angelina Jolie is going to do anything.
Well, you and me both.
So, wow. Is she in jail right now?
Yep.
That's insane.
She's going to appeal, but she's been in jail for a while, waiting for sentencing, and she was sentenced years.
That's crazy.
I know. It's... pretty crazy.
Like, how can we live in a world where that can happen in one place and then, like, that's pretty much what you're saying, right?
Exactly what I'm saying.
It's crazy. Well, I know that I know someone who escaped Iran, and, like, I think I'm going to say he's probably in his 50s now, but he was a bartender somewhere, like, I don't know him super well, but I remember him telling me the story about his family paid someone like $10,000 to help him escape out of Iran.
Yeah.
And they did it in the middle of the night. And it was about, I'm going to guess, it was about 25 years ago.
Okay.
But just to think, like,
that's crazy.
Only 25 years ago.
Are you eating your mic? Can you eat
yeah,
your
I'm
mic?
right here. I'm right here. I'm right on top of it. Like, my lips are actually touching the microphone. But yeah, in the middle of the night, he had to escape Iran through the mountains and like hid in like these little crevices during the day.
It's crazy.
And then at night they would walk because it was dark. And his parents paid $10,000 to someone to smuggle him out. And that's somebody that like I just used to go to this place, and he was a bartender, and he was like just this guy, like just walking around. That's why you should never make judgments about people.
I judge everybody.
Yeah. It's hard not to. I have a joke about that. But, you know, you just see these people and you think, you don't really think anything. And meanwhile, this guy who's like a super nice guy and just like living his life, you know, just regular life here now, had to escape through the mountains and hills of Iran.
Yeah.
So that he can have the life that he has here. And also when people complain, like I know people that just love complaining, you know, about having to wear a mask or having to isolate or whatever it is. We don't have problems barely in Canada.
No.
Like compared to the rest of the world. Like you and I both saw Tony Robbins talk, and, you know, obviously he's not perfect, but he did have a good quote where he said, the worst day that you can have here in North America is the best day for most people in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like we don't
case
have,
in point, you
yeah.
can put on makeup and go Photoshop your face and post it. Mm-hmm. You're not going to land in prison. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. That's a crazy story. Well, hopefully something will be done, and it's getting some good coverage. So for maybe maybe something will happen with this story that will make it better for everyone moving forward. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, she's in prison right now, but maybe this will help change things.
Maybe, I doubt it, but
never know though.
I mean, there's such archaic laws that are ingrained into I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never know. On this side of the pond, what if I started doing segues like that? Tom Cruise is on the... Actually, it's not even on this side of the pond. It is in Europe. Tom Cruise is on the set of Mission Impossible 7. And he flipped out on set. Can you guess what? Can you guess why?
Was it something... Craft Service didn't have his protein bars?
Nope.
What?
That's a good guess. No, because two people were not were
wearing
a little
masks?
Well, they were loosey goosey with COVID restrictions.
Mm.
And I guess Tom Cruise is really strict about it on set.
I don't blame him.
Because he's saying that Hollywood is watching them and they want to set a precedent, but. Yeah, Tom Cruise yells at Mission Impossible crew over breaking COVID-19 rules and leaked audio.
Oh, there's audio of it.
I don't have it. Oh, yeah, I do have it.
Have you heard it?
Hold on.
Oh, my God.
Tom Cruise tears into Mission Impossible 7 crew for not following safety protocol. Tom Cruise expresses frustration with crew members on set of Mission Impossible 7 after he saw them breaking COVID-19 rules. I guess there were two guys that were just standing close to each other. And he flipped out. I don't have the audio, actually.
Can I find it?
I don't know. Listen to the full audio here.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me do this. I apologize. I should have lined this up sooner. I lined up the story assuming there was no
That's okay.
Audio, but I have it. Let me play it. Just takes a second here.
We all have bad days. I wonder how bad this is.
Well, he's not in the wrong.
Oh, good. Like I was worried that the audio would sound bad. Who was it that?
Oh no, well he's flipping out, but he's not wrong because 18 people on the crew in Italy got COVID, and now they're shooting in London, and so Tom is just Tom. I call him Tommy C.
Tommy C.
He's he doesn't want to stop production of this movie, so he's
Do you remember there was a star, just quickly before you play it? Do you remember there was a star? It was some actor who lost it, remember? And it made him look really bad.
A lot of
so
Christian Bale, maybe?
Yeah, Christian Bale, that's right. I couldn't think of his name.
He was also kind of in the right there too. I mean, he did go overboard, but he was in the middle of shooting this intense scene, and this like lighting guy just walked in the scene, like in the background. And acting is so hard.
It's so hard.
And so, especially at that level, I mean, this is not community theater shit. It's
right.
Hollywood big budget
on the
stuff.
Line, yeah.
A lot of money. Every take is like thousands of dollars if you fuck up.
Crazy to think about.
To perform it, like you gotta dig deep and do and then he's in the middle of this crazy scene, and then this lighting guy is like doop 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 doop, so he just like flipped out. That was it's warranted. Maybe he went over the top, but okay. So here is the audio. Tom Cruise on set of Mission Impossible 7, freaking out.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Commercial.
Okay.
That laugh.
Wheezy. Imagine you're the guy that Tom Cruise flips out on.
I know, and he really singled them out.
I wonder if that guy got fired.
We are the gold standard.
Probably not, because it's union and stuff. But so he says, "We are the gold." You can hear him yelling through a mask very clearly.
We are the gold standard. You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs,
Yeah,
You
true.
motherfuckers.
I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you.
He's really singling it, like pointing, like, and you two, and you two, and you. Imagine you're like, like you said, you're just like working on this set. There's like the biggest movie star in the world. He's like, fuck you.
Ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down.
Yeah.
It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education.
It's true.
That's what I sleep with every night. In the future of this industry.
If you're just tuning in, Tom Cruise is on the phone. No?
I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out.
You're what?
Out.
We are not shutting this movie down.
I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone.
Oh. Huh?
That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here.
He's doing the he's doing the classic parent thing where he's flying off the handle, and then now he's like coming down, and he's like, I trust you guys to be here. We're a family, and I love you, and I'm sorry. He didn't say that part, but yeah.
There's a lot to consider here. It's not just like it's not just that you could possibly catch it and die or give it to a family member or a friend or loved one. You can also, it's just a question of jumping through all the right hoops for a greater cause, which is people making money and being able to pay their fucking bills. Like, oh, don't.
I'm just teasing.
Stop.
Yeah, I know. And he's right. He says, like, people are watching. We're the gold standard. He's talking to producers and movie companies and insurance companies in Hollywood every night because they want to know how they're doing it. And people are making movies because they are. So he's like, that's thousands of jobs, not just their jobs and that
true.
crew.
Yeah.
But
Good
other
point.
people. Good point, Tom. That wasn't my point. That was his point.
That's it. That's it, guys. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking Universal.
I'm talking to Universal, Paramount, Warner Brothers. That's what I'm thinking about.
Movies are going because of us.
Movies are going because of us. Anyway, that's the gist of it.
I'm looking forward to the next audio file that goes like this. If you ever record me again.
I know. Well, I was just thinking that. Like,
Laura says he has a lot of, she goes, he's not wrong. And then she said he has a lot at stake. The mothership could come anytime to take him back home. Yeah, Tom Cruise. I mean, it's getting to everybody. Like, remember when we were talking to one of our friends whose business has been greatly affected by the pandemic? Worked his ass off to build a business. I mean, his ass off. Like, put blood, sweat, and tears into a business. And then this pandemic hit. And I've never seen this individual will be that upset in my life ever. And it pushes you. Like, there's so much going on, so layered, this whole situation. And I think we underestimate the low grade chronic sort of stress that it's put on all of us. And it's been a crazy time. Like, to live through this is one of the it's for the books, for the history books. Like, this is a crazy time.
It really is. And if anybody knows it, it's Tommy C.
Tommy C. And you can imagine he seems like a guy that is always working, and for everybody to stop like this, it really, I don't know, it's a very stressful time.
But again, the person who recorded this is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
The person recording this, literally, the only reason you would record that is thinking you can sell it.
Oh,
and make some
100%.
money.
Yeah, but it doesn't make Tom Cruise look bad.
No, it doesn't. But it's like, it's an important lesson. It's a closed movie set. It's not open to public. It's not like, log on to paramount.com and watch the behind the scenes making of, it's a closed movie set.
Mm-hmm.
And this person who's privileged enough to be there on one of the biggest movies in the world, working with one of the biggest movie stars in the world, one of the biggest franchises ever, is like, I'm going to record this and sell it.
I know, it's like nothing.
Jesus.
There's no privacy anymore. Like, Apple has done so much for society and the world by creating this amazing iPhone, or smartphone, whoever, I guess it was Steve Jobs. But I mean, there's too much on the phone. It's like, it's these voice memos, recording. Like, that would not have happened because people didn't walk around with recorders.
Yeah, but it's not the instrument's fault. It's the piece of shit that's decided to use it.
I know, but do we really need?
It's not like Steve Jobs' fault that this guy is like, I'm going to cash in.
No, I know.
And
I just think that a lot of, I know what you mean, Jules, but like, there's like amazing video cameras on our phone now. We don't enjoy concerts the same way. And I'm not saying that it's the tool's fault. It's the tool using the tool's fault. But it's not the tool's fault, but we can't help it. It takes so much effort to actually resist using your phone. Like, I've been trying to turn off, I've been really good lately, but I turn off my phone at 6 p.m. and I don't want to look at it for the rest of the night. I might check it like once right before I go to bed to make sure there's nothing really important. Mm-hmm. But even then, I shouldn't have to. We have a landline for that reason. That's why I got the landline, so that if anybody needed us in an emergency, blah, blah, blah. But do you know how hard it's been for me to actually stick to that? Turning it off at 6 p.m.?
And not first thing in the morning.
And not for, I don't look at first thing in the morning. Anyways. But like, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's not the instrument's fault, but like, I'm someone that really tries to change my bad habits. Like, I'm really actively doing it every day, and it's challenging for me. So people who don't even realize, so like, it's just so tempting to look at your phone, to use your camera, like, to not be in the moment. Like,
because in that situation, I don't know if I would not do. Actually, I'm thinking if I was on set, and with Tom Cruise and that was happening, I would probably do the same thing, but not with the intention of selling it.
Right.
Probably just like, I can't wait to,
like show my friend or something.
Yeah. And maybe that's how it happened. Maybe, I'm jumped to judge this person. Maybe they're like, oh, this is crazy. And then maybe they listen, like, maybe his friend, maybe he has a piece of shit friend. Maybe the person, he or she recorded it to show people, like, oh my God, they're going to freak out. And then their piece of shit friend's like, sell that.
I bet you could go, yeah. I bet
there's definitely a piece of shit somewhere in the line that was like, we could make some dough off of this moment in time that is not meant for anyone to hear.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, you know what? Maybe the people who got yelled at were pissed, and then they found out somebody recorded it and said, I want to release that. Because
Yeah, but they're not.
Like,
They're not in the right. Why would you be
No,
pissed?
they're not in the right. But
everything he's saying is right.
Oh, absolutely. But imagine you're a grown man and you're just letting Tom Cruise berate you and embarrass you in front of everyone. Yeah. Like I know Tom Cruise was right in that situation, but picture a grown man standing there while he embarrassed.
It happens every day. People have bosses. It happens every day in workplaces.
Like that?
Everywhere. Of course.
Yelling in front of everyone and demeaning?
Absolutely.
That's why I could never have a boss.
Restaurants,
That's why I got fired.
In corporate rooms.
I would never let anyone talk to me like that. Never. I would never let anyone talk to me like that.
Okay.
Like if I had fucked up, if I had done a mistake, like I would hope, like maybe, okay, I'm assuming that there were a lot of close calls and people got warnings already up to that point.
18 people tested for positive when they were shooting in Italy. So
yeah,
it's
well,
like
maybe that's yeah. Okay, well then that makes sense. Like, and it's true. Some people are just not taking it seriously. Some people do not take it seriously. Like they're all up in your business, you know?
Yeah.
Right up close.
I know.
Ugh.
It's
but to be talked to like your 5-year-old.
It happens every day.
Not talked to, yelled at?
Yeah.
I know, but I could not handle that. Like, I've been fired from many jobs because of that. I can't handle it, especially like working in restaurants when I didn't respect the person and then they would talk to me like I was an idiot. No.
It's like that time I had that when I was 24, I think, and had that Starbucks job. And,
yeah.
The 17-year-old manager was like, anyway.
What did he say?
Nothing. He's just like the way he was talking to me. I don't want to get into it because I've told the story before, and it's like repeat. But
oh my god, it was so long ago. I don't even remember. I barely remember the story myself.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Anyway, Tommy C. In the news. I've got a couple things on my notes, but a lot of it is not positive. Like
I know.
Gilbert Rozon, founder of Just for Laughs,
saw that
was acquitted of rape charges. People are pissed.
They must be.
As you know, he's a founder of Just for Laughs. He founded it in '83, and but in 1980 he was accused of raping a woman, and since then. 18 more women have come forward, but only 2 have gone through the courts, and he was acquitted last night. The judge, a woman judge, said that she didn't discredit the victim. She said both people are credible in their stories, but the prosecution failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he raped her. So people are losing their minds. Another little pushback on the Me Too, but yeah.
Did you hear what he said about it?
I didn't. What did he say?
He said
he's such a smarmy. His fate. Anyway,
it says here that it was he was 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Says that the complainant, who was 20 at the time, testified that he aggressively tried to have sex with her after a night out, and that she woke up to find him on top of her, and that he raped her. And then him, who he said he's 66 now, but he says he denied any assault took place and testified that it was the woman who got into bed with him and he woke up to her straddling him. Don't you... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, anyway. I don't know if I want to go there.
Let's not go there. Yeah, he was they were partying, and then he refused to drive her home because he was tired. Then apparently she went to bed, and he woke up, he was on her. But yeah, let's not go there. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Olsteen, you know, the televangelist, the megachurch.
No.
You don't know Joel Olsteen?
I think you've told me about him.
He's like one of the famous televangelists.
Okay.
His church just received a $14.4 million stimulus just injected into the church.
Wow.
And which, you know, at first glance, whether you're religious or not, you go, well, if this seems like a lot. Then you think of all the jobs. It does create a lot of jobs that they're saving with this, but then I'm like, where are all the conservatives that are complaining about like CERB and stuff? That I know it's a different country and a different thing, but I just thought that was kind of
interesting.
$4.4 million is nothing to sneeze at.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the church in Skiduk,
yeah, right,
could use
$1,800.
I was just gonna say like 0.2% of that. Not even. That little church.
It's pretty big.
It's a cute church, though. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to All coast. the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
And here's your daily dose for Wednesday, December 16th.
See, now when you start the daily, like levels are spiked, like it changed.
That's really weird.
I think it's your projection. Like,
oh, okay. So non-essential businesses will be closed across Quebec. Did you know that? From December 25th, Christmas Day, until January 11th. Did you see that?
I did.
Yeah. So it's a... he's basically calling it a circuit breaker aimed at breaking the second wave. Legault is he. That's what I was saying. The businesses that are allowed to stay open are grocery stores, pharmacies, garages, and pet stores. The lockdown, which is like basically a pause, like a little holiday break, will also mean that the Quebec elementary schools will have an extended holiday break, which I think is a good idea, but parents are probably like, shit. Usually they would have been starting up again on the 4th, so it's going to be extended. And same thing for high schools. And almost all office workers in both the private and public sectors
what's open?
will be required. Grocery stores, pet stores, liquor stores. Just kidding. I don't know if liquor stores would be.
For sure they are. There's no question.
It's
Even during the first lockdown, liquor stores were open. It's a government thing. They're not going to shut down liquor stores.
Okay.
There's no way.
Okay. But they said it non-essential, so it's not essential though.
Yeah, it's never been essential, but during the first lockdown, when the whole world was closed, the liquor stores were open.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically,
weed stores, liquor stores were all open.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
So they say that it's a plan that gives every possible chance to help healthcare workers who have had a very difficult 10 months. I can't even imagine what it's like to work in healthcare right now. It's crazy. So, and it just hopefully will help because I guess the hospitals are absolutely crazy overrun. Like I think there was 959 cases right now in hospitals with COVID in Quebec. So, and then in other news that somewhat was quite actually totally related to this COVID-19 pandemic, the CRA has simplified the way that employees can claim home office expenses because there's a lot more people who will be able to do that because of the pandemic. Just FYI, I don't enjoy the tax process, but I always love it when you can find out ways to save money on paying taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So look into that if you're working from home because of the pandemic. Sarnia police say that this is a separate story. Sarnia police say that 2 suspects are facing various charges after allegedly breaking into the wrong house on Friday evening. So according to police, the residents of a Kipling Street home were watching TV around 7:15 p.m. when they heard a loud noise from a door being smashed open. 2 men entered, and one of the suspects held a hammer over the occupant's head. The suspect who was holding the hammer demanded money that was supposedly owed to him. Police said that the pair soon realized they had entered the wrong home, apologized, and even offered to pay for the damages.
No way.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And then, so they had broken down and the door and caused damages. So then the person who lived at that house went into their house with a hammer and said, "Pay for the damages." Get it?
Yeah.
They left the home without further incidents. Police were contacted, and a 27-year-old Sarnia man and a 27-year-old Keswick, Ontario man were located and arrested. They are both charged with break and enter, mischief. I love it. It's called mischief under $5,000.
I know. Who'd they arrest? Dennis the Menace?
I know. It sounds like a child is.
Which Dennis the Menace would be hung in Iran. Go ahead.
2 people have been arrested after more than $500,000 US worth of Wayne Gretzky memorabilia was stolen from his Gretzky's father's home in Brantford.
I saw that.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
In August, the Gretzky family contacted the Brantford police station after several pieces of sports memorabilia were found to be missing from Walter Gretzky's home.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks people know where he lives.
It gets out. It's obviously somebody. It's not like, I'd be willing to bet it's not like someone from like Winnipeg that took a flight to, Brampton. It's probably someone
Local?
in the community. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. So, they also.
I'm just saying that I could be totally wrong. I have no clue what I'm saying.
Who knows, right? And
that theory was.
On December 8th, various police units carried out search warrants at 5 homes in Ontario and Alberta. Interesting, yeah. Recovering game-used sticks, hockey gloves, pants, jerseys, and a Player of the Year award. See, have these people not watched any of these, shows, Law and Order, or any kind of movies where they find the suspects? Because if you're stealing that memorabilia, obviously it's all, recorded what it is exactly. Yeah. And then if you try to sell it, obviously they're going to track it. Duh. In the process, they also found evidence of another person who was believed to have committed fraud that included a Gretzky hockey stick. Police said that all of the items were recovered in Alberta in either Edmonton or Fort McMurray. I would like to sincerely thank every member of the team, the professionalism, dedication, and support they have shown. Greatly appreciated. A 58-year-old Oakville man was arrested and charged with theft over $5,000 and possession over $5,000. A Brockville woman, also 58, was arrested and charged with fraud over $5,000 and a breach of trust.
The only real fraud here is Wayne Gretzky's wine.
Good one.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Actually, I've heard that wine actually isn't bad.
Oh, yeah? I was just guessing. Usually celebrity wines are not.
It's so true. Yeah. You have a good story about celebrity wine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like telling it or another time?
Another time, I think.
You're so bad.
Why? What do you mean? You're in the middle of the Daily Dose.
No, I'm actually done. That's the Daily Dose for today. Wow.
Daily Dose. Daily Dose.
Yeah.
Get the news from coast to coast. Daily Dose. Daily Dose. All your news from coast to coast.
All the news and the headlines from Jen Grant.
Oh, I like the dance.
And here's a Daily Dose for...
That was a good dance today, Jules.
Oh, really?
Yeah, PM says, meanwhile, the church in Skiddook smells like lilac meadow laced with rotting lobster.
You know why? That's a reference to a tweet yesterday because I tweeted my cat's anal glands leaked somewhere in the house and I can't pinpoint where. How's your day going? And PM said... Actually, I'll read the exact exchange. Hold on.
So gross.
That is gross.
But it doesn't smell now. You did a good job.
Well, shit.
And then you were squirting this pet odor control stuff that's really concentrated, and you're supposed to mix 1 part to...
You're actually not. I looked on the thing. Go finish your thing.
Oh, no, it's
okay.
No,
go ahead.
That's all right.
No, say it.
No, you know what? You ruined my flow, you dink. You could have waited until I finished.
Sorry, go ahead. Say it.
Well, I will this time. But don't make me Tom Cruise all over your ass.
Jordan, can you isolate that clip, please? Thank you.
Don't make me get all Tom Cruise on your butt right now, because I will. You were squirting it right on the area rug, direct, and the that odor pet stain remover and odor remover is supposed to be diluted in, I don't know, 1 part to 20 in warm water, and then you're just squirting right directly. And I'm like, hey, that's really concentrated. I'm not supposed to do that. And then you're like, well, yeah, but I really want to get rid of this.
Because you
riveting. Okay. Forget it. No, I'm done. I'm done.
I just want to get...
No.
Please.
Go ahead. No. I'm done. I'm not finishing it.
Why? Why?
I'm not.
What I want to know what the point was.
I know. Wouldn't that be lovely? And I think everybody else would love to. But that's your punishment. I'm not going to yell like Tom Cruise does. I'm going to give you the silent treatment.
Can you just tell?
No.
I'm trying to say, because you were like...
Yeah, I know. I was getting somewhere, but you shamed me.
You know when a toddler tells a story and there's like... because I went to... and that's what it was sounded like. It was just funny. Why so mad? You so often tell me when I'm in the middle of something, you're like, oh, on and on.
So often? I don't think so. Maybe once.
My cat's anal glands leaked in the house and I can't pinpoint where. How's your day going? And then PM said, just should remind you of Skiduk. Oh, no, I said, buy some Glade plugins to try to forget about it. And I said, perfect. Now my house smells like lilac meadow laced with rotting lobster. Because it does smell like lobster, those anal glands.
It smells like shit mixed with fish.
Ugh.
That's what it smells like.
Anyway,
smells like...
and then PM goes, should remind you of Skiduk. What were you going to... Can you please say it?
No, that's it. It's not relevant anymore.
So I was squirting it directly on, and you said you're supposed to dilute it, and I said yes, but I'd rather it smell like shit. Is that what you were going to say?
Just go. Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to give up until you excuse me.
Can you say you're sorry for interrupting?
Of course I'm sorry. It's,
No, not of course. It doesn't sound sincere that way. Just say I am. Repeat after me. I am sincerely.
Sincerely.
No, that didn't sound sincere.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that doesn't sound like a real apology. Like, it's like you're apologizing just so you can hear it.
Jen, I'm sorry.
That still sounded fake, but whatever. I said, well, because you're not going to be able to get those suds out because you're squirting this concentrated soap odor remover right in our carpet, and you're not going to be able to get it out completely. And you said, well, I don't care. I'd rather have a buildup of that soap versus a buildup of anal glands. There.
Got through it. Yeah, but you know what? You don't have to dilute that stuff. You can spray it directly on. Go get the bottle.
No. This is the worst podcast in history.
What? What do you mean? I'm not doing it. I'm just kidding. Because you just said it's the worst podcast. You say I drone on. You say I'm leave some details out. You go on and on.
Okay. Fun.
It is fun. Oh, stop. We love our banter. All right.
Okay.
Glad we had this chat.
Me too.
Well, okay.
Okay.
We should do this first before anything else. Hello?
Okay, I'm ready. Hello? What is happening right now?
This episode of the Julien Dionne Show with the beautiful and talented Jen Grant, Ottawa Life Magazine's one of Ottawa's most 25 influential people, Jen Grant, co-host extraordinaire, great storyteller. Is brought to you by Gringos Blazing Sauces. Do yourself a favor and go to gringosblazingsauces.com. That's right, gringosblazingsauces.com. For the best salsas and hot sauces and charcuterie jellies and grilling and barbecue sauces you will taste. Trust us, we're pepperheads, we know. Just in time for the holidays, Get the pepperhead in your life. The perfect stocking stuckers. Stuckers? GringosBlazingSauces.com. It's chef-owned and operated. They live in based in Ottawa. Live in Ottawa. They are made in Ottawa. This is the worst ad ever. Let me start over. All right, everybody. This episode of the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour. You know, the show that changed names 7 months ago? This episode of the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant is brought to you by Gringos Blazing Sauces. Go to Gringos Blazing Sauces for salsas, hot sauces, charcuterie jellies, grilling and barbecue sauces made with nothing but the freshest hand-selected ingredients. Chef-owned and operated, so you get a great balance between heat and flavor. It's amazing. Great selection of stuff. Go to GringosBlazingSauces.com. They ship all over North America, but if you live in Canada and order over $40, you get free shipping on that bad boy. On top of that, listeners of this program get an additional 5% off by entering promo code JD5 at checkout. Promo code JD5 at checkout. GringosBlazingSauces.com. Do it today. Thank you. Well, what do you think, Jenny? Should we go for the close? I think we hello? Oh. Jenny's gone.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you are? Oh. Scared me. All right. It's falling apart here.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I just want to tell you that, remind you, no matter what, when you listen to the show and you get weirded out, and sometimes, regardless of what's said, just know that at the end of the day, we love each other, we're a couple, and so we banter, bicker, and argue all the time, but it's just the way it is, so don't pretend you don't do the same, you elitist piece of shit. Stop judging us, really. If you don't like it, tune out. We don't need you. That's not true, we really do. We need everybody, including you and me and Jenny, who has threatened to quit the show at least 20 to 30 times.
You know,
because of my behavior. This is a hard song to sing. Mike Plume runs the family, yeah.
The way you should watch our show is like you watch Intervention, you see us fight, and then you feel better about your life because you realize you don't fight as much as we do, so you're welcome.
We want to make you realize that you have a good life, that you get along with your partner, but what's wrong with
Wife? You should have rhymed life with wife.
Oh, yeah.
Start over.
Missed the boat. I don't even remember what I was saying, but 2, 3, 4.
It'll make you feel better about your life because you'll realize that you're nicer to your wife than Julien is. You'll realize you don't shame them publicly and you support them every way you can.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't do it.
Watch us to feel better about your life.
Yeah. Feel better about your relationships. Listen to the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant.
If you want to feel better about yourself, just watch the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant.
We fight, but we love each other at the end of the day. But no matter what, just remember that if it makes you feel uncomfortable to listen to our banter, just remember we've been together for 12 years and that really we feel bad for you. If that makes you feel bad, our banter, and you feel like it's just uncomfortable, well, you need to look in the mirror and figure out why that is. Maybe your parents fought a lot as a child. This is the serious music break where I talk to you and tell you you need therapy if you can't listen to this without cringing, because that's on you. And at the end of the day, we're okay.
Yeah.
How about you? See what I did there? I rhymed you with you, like the real poets and musicians do. Oh shit, that was accidental, but okay. This is way too long. Oh my God, there's still a minute left.
I like this song.
Solo!
Can you do some air guitar for me, please? Really get into it like you're playing it. Oh, I find that entertaining. That's pretty good. Can you do the drums now? You're so good at air drums. Please?
When do I start singing again? All right. The things we'll do for views.
You're so...
Anyway,
you
despite
love
our
air
fighting,
drumming.
remember to watch every day, Monday through Friday, and just look past the bickering and know that we are okay. And mostly that you are not, and we feel bad for
Laura
you.
says she loves the uncomfortable dad dancing. And she loves the angry drumming.
Anyway. No, because sometimes I feel self-conscious. I'm like, anyway.
What?
Well, because we banter, but that's just the way we talk. And sometimes I'm like, should we pretend to like each other more?
You could work on that, and
But
every
it's never you,
viewer
it's-
and listener, would agree with me.
Of course,
I'm the nicer one.
I agree with that. Yes, totally. And it's not fundamentally I'm a nice person. I'm just cleansing, and I'm so annoying to be around. Everything bothers me.
Except for me.
Of course.
Me.
Yeah, no, I've well, it's, how would I describe it? It's, well, irritated. That feeling of like,
Mm-hmm.
It's never you, Jenny. You're perfect.
Thank you.
And you're influential.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, everybody. That is our show today. Happy Wednesday, Hump Day, happy Garbage Day to our neighbors in Wakefield.
We gotta go put the garbage out.
Yes, we sure do. And it is Garbage Week. It's not recycle. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Thanks for listening. What?
We meaning you have to.
Remember when we talked about interrupting each other and banter that makes people uncomfortable? Shit. Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, us, we, meaning me. Thanks for listening to this disjointed program. We appreciate you. We love you. We do this for you.
Do.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
For the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant live Mondays through Fridays from Wakefield, Quebec at 7 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Daily Motion, and Facebook. And then available on demand wherever you get your podcasts shortly after the broadcast. Jenny, thank you. I do love you so much.
You too. I love you too.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, until then, watch your head.
What you already got. Such a beautiful waste of time. Waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. Wandering eyes and itchy feet. I'm just a thin, nervous shadow walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time.